All right, we're live.
Hi, welcome to What's Up Westchester. This is episode number 23 today. And I'm Kim Arenas with the Kim Arenas group at Houlihan Lawrence, or the Kim Arenas team at Houlihan Lawrence. I'm joined today by Margaret Ann, Elizabeth Pittman, and Yvonne. And we are here at the magnificent, beautiful Three Shore Road. This home is currently on the market, and as you can see here, you have a private beach, and I believe the girls are going to pan around so that you can see this beautiful view. You have a pier here and a dock that goes into the water when spring, summer arrives, and even after our snowstorm yesterday that caused us to have a delay. We certainly hope that was the last of the snow, and we hope spring, summer is on the way. So imagine, and actually I'm standing here and the sun is right just beating down, and it feels like it's actually summer. It's probably 50 degrees now, so wow, what a difference a day makes. Yesterday we had, well, it wasn't the snowstorm that they predicted, thank goodness, but it was enough that we had to postpone What's Up Westchester to today, and I'm so glad we did because we have the sun, and we wanted to show you this beautiful home, and we also wanted to share with you what life is like on the Sound Shore and in the Sound Shore area. It's always interesting to me when we show waterfront properties, and like when we have had the opportunity to show this property, people coming from the city often say, you know, so what is life like on the Sound Shore? What is life like on the Long Island Sound? So we are always trying to bring value and bring information to our viewers that they may not already know. So if you live in Rye, Larchmont, if you live along the Sound Shore, you of course already know this, and if you are listening and you do live in this area, tune in and in the comments maybe talk about some of your favorite things about living on the Sound Shore. So I have to tell you, moving from the South Carolina coast, when we moved to New York 18 years ago, I can't even believe I'm saying that, we knew we wanted to be by the water, but we didn't really know what that meant to live on the Long Island Sound. And since that time, we've learned about boating on the Long Island Sound, sailing, fishing. Some people ask what you fish for on the Long Island Sound. All that's different depending on where you move from. Our son John, he learned to sail little opties when he was only 8 years old. So lots of sailing happening on the Sound. And one might ask, well, then how do you get access to all that? Well, obviously, if you have your own private beach like you do here at Three Shore Road, and this home is currently on the market for $3,695,000. If you have your own private beach, you of course can just sail right off your beach. This past summer we had paddleboard, stand-up paddleboard lessons here, and so you can just, you know, take your paddle boards and stand up and go right out into the Sound. I believe we have someone chipping some wood, I believe.
Jennifer Mann just joined and said that she loves this house.
Oh, hi Jen Mann. I would love to show you this house. It is gorgeous. And Jen, feel free to put in the comments some of the things that you love about living on the Long Island Sound. So back to what I was saying is you have access to the water, obviously, if you have a waterfront home. But even if you have a waterfront home, you don't have your own private beach. This is very unique for the area to have a beach like this. And as you can see over to the over to the side here, this is a dining table. So this family actually entertains and dines out on the beach. We had a meeting recently, not recently, but we had a meeting here with Save the Sound, and we must have had about 50 people here, and people just sat along. I don't know if you can see here where someone has carved steps into the stone here, and there's a wall here that you can sit. So beautiful place for entertaining. But back to, if you don't have a home like this on the Long Island Sound, how do you have access to the water? So I want to talk about that a little bit. There are public beaches, and then also there is, like in Larchmont, the Harbor Island Club. I love this. Horseshoe Harbor. They start, I just received their information about their sailing classes that are coming up this spring and summer, and they start kids, like I was saying earlier, at the age of 8, teaching them how to sail in little optics. So there are ways to get involved if you belong to a club. Of course, that's another way. And I was just amazed when I moved here with how many beach clubs and yacht clubs there are in the area. So just kind of starting south of here in Larchmont, you have the Shore Club, you have Larchmont Yacht Club, you have Mamaroneck Beach and Yacht, you have Orienta Beach Club, you have Beach Point. Now we've just made it over here to this area, and in the Rye Neck area, which is where we are now, you also have Shore Acres. Shore Acres is a neighborhood, and they actually have their own clubhouse and their own pool and their own dock. If you're interested in living in a Sound Shore community, do ask us about Shore Acres and Greenhaven, because these are communities that are on the water that actually offer access to the water. So Shore Acres is an amazing community. Also Greenhaven, another amazing community, and if you live in Greenhaven, a lot of the homes have deeded rights to the Greenhaven Beach, which is also amazing. It has a beautiful dock and a beach area. So now we're making our way north. So now we are coming into Rye, and as you get into Rye, along the Long Island Sound, you have American Yacht Club, you have Shinnerock Club, Coveley Club, you also have the Nursing Island Club, and then Westchester Country Club has a beachfront. So they have their Westchester golf course, and then they also have a beach area. So there are many ways to take advantage of life on the Long Island Sound. And I have to say, there's nothing like getting home in the afternoons from work. We actually keep our boat at the Rye Marina, and that's another option. You can keep a boat there, and of course you can keep boats at the different clubs, many of the different clubs, not all of them, but many of the different clubs I was just mentioning. Nothing like just getting on your boat and going out and watching the sunset, and just taking I call it, well, my husband will tell you, I like cocktail speed and hair speed, so that's usually in the harbor. No, just kidding. That used to be the case. But anyway, there are so many ways to enjoy life on the Sound. So we talked about sailing, we talked about stand-up paddle boarding, there's kayaking, swimming, people swim in the Sound, and of course sailing, boating, yachting, all of the above. Have I missed anything, girls? What else? I mean, again, the public beaches, there are public beaches, and there's really just nothing quite like it. I didn't know when we first moved here that you could have life on the water like this and be so close to New York City. It's amazing. So, any questions, anything else, girls, that we should probably add? I just cannot get over what a beautiful day it is here. We're going to pan around one more time and let you see the beautiful view. And if you have not had a chance to see our video for Three Shore Road, please Google Three Shore Road or go to the Houlihan Lawrence website. And we have a video that shows stand-up paddle boarding, shows a boat in the water, and just basically shows how life is here at Three Shore Road in the summer. I mean, you can see it's gorgeous this time of year. Can you imagine what it's like in the summer? So again, go to Three Shore Road on the Houlihan Lawrence website to take a look. This home is priced at $3,695,000, and the waterfront market actually has been strong this past year. We've had several waterfront properties go into contract and have closed, and there are quite a few still available. So if you are interested in life on the waterfront in the Sound Shore area, please do reach out to us. We'd be happy to show you properties. And until next week, I just want to say again, this is What's Up Westchester. This is episode 23, and I'm Kim Arenas with the Kim Arenas Group, and you never know where to find us. I actually think next week we're going to be at Rye Nature Center. So our show really is designed